it's Iveoma. Today's episode is about 10 common Nigerian pidgin phrases that I hear all the time when I'm in Nigeria and just breaking it down for the diaspora. For some reason, I just cannot do a Nigerian accent. I am giving you this opportunity to click off now if my accent is going to irritate you.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Make sure you like and subscribe to receive more of this content. Let's start with, what is pidgin? Pidgin is created between two or more groups of people who do not share a common language in a circumstance where communication is essential, like trade. A lot of pidgin actually stem from colonization. Learning pidgin is important because it helps you communicate with everybody, from a KK man to a doctor. How far? This means hello, how are you? It's very casual greeting. You would normally say this to friends and family. You're also gonna hear, I want chop, means eat. You know, and it makes sense. I want chop. But also, you could use chop in many different ways.
She'll chop your money. Why are you harassing her? I don't chop you, and I don't chop you. You can't do anything. Okay, see, this place, you don't chop you.
I mean, dash me, and no, wait. Dash me, oh, gift me. Those are actually, I'm gonna give them to you. They both mean the same thing. Give me freely. You have heard this, or you're going to hear this a lot when you go to Nigeria, especially during Christmas time. I actually say this a lot, no wahala. No wahala means no problems, no issues. It even sounds like no problem, no worries, no wahala. Wahala equals problem. I didn't think I made that clear. You're also gonna hear the word mumu. Mumu is stupid. And if you go to Nigeria for the first time, you are stupid. Just because, let's say I'm trying to buy something, I get mumu prices just because of my accent, and they clearly know I'm not from there. So they're like, well, this girl can afford it, you know, let's give her the mumu pricing. And actually, it's funny because I feel like I read that online somewhere. Somebody said that in an article. They said there is a mumu price, and I loved it. And ever since then, I'm like, yeah, I'm mumu, and I pay the mumu price wherever I go in Nigeria until I start, you know, acting like a native.
I did senseless. You don't know. Since 30. I be mumu. A long time ago, you be the worst mumu.
Also gonna hear the word Oyinbo, which means white or foreigner. And I know for many of the diaspora who are not familiar with that, it may sound as if they're insulting you, but they're not. Sometimes I read stuff online, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I'm called that all of the time, all of the time. I have been called that my whole life, from friends, family members, strangers, and I've never taken it in a disrespectful way just because I know what they mean. The way I'm behaving is foreign, or some of the things I'm like, wait, why can't you do it like this? And they look at me and like, oh, Oyinbo. Abi means right. We're gonna go to the store at 5. Abi, let's do this. Abi, we said this. Abi, usually put it at the end of sentences, and you're gonna hear that quite a bit. I beg is please, but I'm more likely to say biko, just because that's the Igbo word, and then you have to say it like sad, or shake your shoulders a little bit, like, you know, like let's loosen up and look sad. You have to look sad. Biko, abeg, and then, oh yeah, so you can't really see my hands, but this is what I do a lot too. Abeg, biko. Biko is not pidgin, it's actually Igbo. I just grew up hearing Biko, but if you go to other parts of Nigeria, you know, that's not Igbo land, you're gonna hear Abeg, and that's the pidgin of please. Abeg equals I beg, and it doesn't actually have to be sincere. Someone can say to you, Abeg, come out for road. Please get out of my way. And then also, when you're in Nigeria, you're gonna hear people put O at the end of everything.
She know what the ando. She know what the ando.
I sometimes even do it myself. Lie, I don't use it sometimes. I clearly use it all of the time. All the time. I abuse it. Sometimes it just goes, it just flows, and you're supposed to put it at the end of certain words just to stress your point. And then you're also gonna hear na wow. I actually add the O's, so it depends. Some people just say na wow. I don't feel like it gives the same effect as saying na wow. And usually I do it with like like a shocked face, because now wow means wow, and then I typically use it in negative things. If somebody does something good for me, I'm not gonna say now wow. No, it has to be something kind of negative or shocking or bad, but it does mean wow, but I feel like it means wow and I use it in more of a negative context. So dang, you know, you go inside for a minute, somebody hits your car, now wow, like, you know, what's going on outside? And you're gonna hear this a lot. Sometimes it's like, no wow, ah, no wow. You're gonna hear. Nigerians tend to be very dramatic people. Like, I'm clearly a very dramatic person, but you're gonna hear that all the time. And I say that all the time. So you don't say waka just normally, like waka. Waka is kind of like F-U. So you have to say it like with a face, like waka. Ugly face, always ugly face, never pretty face. Let me demonstrate it on something. Let me demonstrate it with a human face. If you're gonna do waka to someone, here it is, here's this person's face. So let's say, okay, this person made you very angry, right? It's like you're pissed off, you're mad, and you just wanna curse them. You're gonna make an ugly face, like let's make an ugly face right now. Let's all make, woof. That's a scary, I can make a scary ugly face. Wait, I don't want wrinkles. Like let's make it ugly. Let's do it together actually. Yeah, let's shake it out, Shake it out. Shake out your hands, stretch out your hands. Get them working. Let's do it together. So this is a person that pissed you off. You're angry. Stretch your hands out as far as you can stretch. Like, see? Like I have a big mitt hand, so I am stretching it like far. Waka. You cursed them. Yeah, I feel like this is I'm glad I found you for the demonstration.
Waka 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 waka.
Yeah, I think stuff like this is just useful to know when you go to different countries. I know all of us are starting to travel, all of us are starting to visit different places. We know it's possible, we know we should do it, we know we should connect, and I feel like just being familiar with a little, like certain pidgin terms when you go to certain places in Africa will make you feel more comfortable when you go, especially your first time. Oyinbo. Actually, wait, am I pronouncing it right? Oyinbo? 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 Wait. I don't know if I'm... I always have a problem with pronouncing that word.